Their names were Tobías and Lucía Dominguez. They were 11 years old. Their parents moved to Chicago from San Antonio, Texas, looking for work at the rail yard. Tobías got his first guitar at 9, passed down from an uncle back in Texas. Lucía had a beautiful singing voice. Every evening, the twins would play for their parents, Tobías on guitar, Lucía singing. In the fall of 1958, a couple moved into Unit 4, right next door. They said their name was Mercer. By October, the Dominguez family thought of them the way you think of good neighbors. Present, reliable, just there. One evening, Mrs. Mercer asked if the twins might like to come over. She and her husband had spent most of their lives teaching music. Isadora said yes. Tobías and Lucía started going over most afternoons. A neighbor named Ruth Simmons lived across the hall. She would hear them playing through the walls. She said some evenings it sounded like there were more than 2 people playing in there. On November 14th, 1958, Manuel got home around 7. Isadora said the twins were still at the Mercers. He knocked on Unit 4. Quiet. He knocked harder. Nothing. He kicked the door. Still nothing. He found Earl Giddens, the building manager, and brought him back up. Before Earl put the key in the lock, he told Manuel he had no tenant listed under the name Mercer. That unit had been empty for over a year. They opened the door. No furniture. No belongings. As if no one had ever been there. They called the police. Detective Raymond Kowalski pulled the building's records. No one named Mercer had ever signed a lease for Unit 4. Isadora described Mrs. Mercer as tall and dark-haired. Ruth said she was small and fair. Manuel described Mr. Mercer as heavy-set with a beard. Ruth said the man she saw was thin and clean-shaved. Kowalski could not find a single tenant who agreed on what either of them looked like. The missing persons report for Tobías and Lucía Dominguez was filed November 15, 1958. It is still open. Isadora passed away in March of 1972. Manuel never remarried. In 1974, the building was remodeled. A construction worker found something sealed inside the wall between Unit 3 and Unit 4, an acoustic guitar. Manuel was contacted. He knew it immediately. It was the guitar passed down to Tobías from his uncle back in Texas. He took it home and put it in the corner of his bedroom. He prayed every day that his twins would come home to play it. Manuel Dominguez died in 1991 with no answers. What do you think happened to the Dominguez twins? And why do you think their guitar was found sealed inside the walls of Unit 4?